Last shift, RBMK. Introduction. In 1991, Pripyat's ruins stood silent. Chernobyl's reactor 4 entombed in a crumbling sarcophagus, its 1986 disaster a fading scar. Yet, deep in a hidden bunker, a signal hummed, claiming RBMK-4 was alive, in standby, defying declassified KGB files that swore it dead. 3 repair workers, Viktor, Oksana, Mikhail, descended into the bunker's maze, sent to kill the signal, to silence a ghost, under orders to tell no one. The air grew heavy, gauges ticked with impossible heat, and rusted speakers crackled, with a voice, too familiar, too close, urging them deeper. Shadows flickered in the bunker's decay, and the reactor's hum felt alive, watching, waiting, as if the machine had never stopped, had never forgotten. In the dark, something stirred, not machine, not human, but theirs, a secret unburied, pulling them into Pripyat's endless night. Chapter 1. The Descent. A frigid November night in 1991 cloaked Pripyat, Chernobyl's ghost city, its flats crumbling, wind whistling through shattered vents, the sarcophagus over reactor 4, a hulking shadow under a moonless sky. Viktor, 42, a grizzled engineer, led a 3-person repair team. Oksana, 35, a sharp-witted electrician, and Mikhail, 29, a nervous dosimetrist, into a secret bunker beneath the reactor, a concrete maze of rusted pipes and flickering bulbs, ordered by Kiev to investigate an automatic signal logged in declassified 1985 KGB files, claiming RBMK-4 was in standby mode, impossible, absurd, 5 years after the 1986 meltdown. The files, stamped Rasekretcheno in 1991, noted flaws, weak concrete, faulty rods, but no signal, no life, yet gauges in Moscow spiked, and the team, briefed to disconnect and report nothing, descended, their Geiger counters ticking softly, their breath fogging in the damp, stale air, the bunker's hum a faint echo of a reactor long dead, or so they believed. They entered via a steel hatch, boots echoing on grated stairs, the bunker's walls peeling, panels cracked, the hum growing, not mechanical but alive, pulsing in their chests, their skulls, their fear. Viktor checked the radio. Static, dead, no signal to base, just crackles, faint forming words. Viktor, down, in his voice, not his, from nowhere, the team pausing, Oksana's flashlight catching a wall, scrawled in chalk, "We never..." Shut down. Fresh, wet, not there seconds ago. The words a jolt, a lie, a truth. The hum louder, the bulbs dimming, casting shadows that slid. Not theirs, not human, but moving, watching, waiting. Mikhail's counter spiked, then fell, silent, though heat pricked their skin. Impossible, wrong. The reactor cold. Dead, buried, yet alive. Its pulse their pulse. A night twisting into unease they couldn't shake. The bunker. A throat. The signal. A voice, pulling them deeper into a secret not declassified, not silent, but awake, knowing them, naming them, claiming them in Pripyat's ruin. Chapter 2. The Heat. A cold November gloom in 1991 filled the bunker, the hum of Reactor 4 a living thing, weaving through rusted pipes, cracked concrete, the team's bones, its rhythm a pulse, not machine, not dead, but aware, the chalked words, "We never shut down," glowing faintly, their edges bleeding, as if written by the walls, the air, the hum itself, the bunker's lights flickering, casting shadows that moved too fast, too free, slipping behind panels, around corners, gone, when looked at, but there, always there. Viktor led Oksana and Mikhail deeper, past control rooms, their dials glowing, needles twitching, showing heat, 40 degrees Celsius, impossible for a reactor entombed, cold, dead, the declassified files clear. RBMK-4 was scrap, its core melted. Yet the gauges lied, or didn't. The air heavy, warm, the hum louder, sinking with their steps, their breaths, their fear. A rhythm they didn't choose, couldn't stop, pulling them toward the sub-reactor chamber, the signal's source, the secret's heart. Mikhail clutched his counter, its clicks erratic, then silent, his face pale, muttering, "I know this shift." Words not his, not now. Memories of 1986, alarms, steam, a night he never lived, never worked. Yet, saw, felt, knew, his hands shaking, tracing dials he'd never touched, reciting protocols he'd never learned. Scram button, AZ5, failed. His voice flat, not his, the reactors, Zarya's, the files, a 1963 psychic experiment, declassified, using reactors to amplify thoughts, now here, now him, now them. Oksana froze, her flashlight catching a speaker, rusted, dead, crackling. "Mikhail, you were here." His voice, not his, her voice, not hers, reciting, Shift 042686, the disaster, their names, Viktor, Oksana, Mikhail, listed, impossible, wrong, a memory not theirs, a shift not theirs. The hum roaring, the shadows circling, the heat rising, a night twisting into heat that shouldn't be, memories that weren't theirs. A reactor that spoke, pulling them deeper into a bunker that remembered, a signal that knew, a secret that burned, alive, awake, theirs or not. Chapter 3. The Vanishing. A cold November void in 1991 choked the bunker, the hum of RBMK-4, a pulse that owned everything. Walls, air, the team. Its rhythm a voice, not sound, not static, but thought. You were here. From rusted speakers, dials, the team's minds, Mikhail's voice, Oksana's, Viktor's, all one, the reactors, Zarya's, the declassified files' truth, psychic signals, reactor flaws, a core that didn't die, didn't sleep, but waited, wrote, claimed, the heat now 50 degrees, sweat beating, their suits heavy, the air thick, the shadows no longer shadows, but shapes, vague, human, not human, moving, reaching, vanishing when seen, reappearing closer, always closer. The bunker's passages narrowing, twisting, not mapped, not right. The hum their pulse, their fear, their end, or start, or nothing. The signal alive, the reactor alive, them or not them anymore. Oksana stopped, her flashlight shaking, pointing at a gauge, its needle pinned, heat impossible. 60 degrees. The wall beside it scrawled, "You never left," chalk wet, her hand, not hers, writing. Oksana, 1986. A memory flooding. Her, in the control room, pressing buttons, failing, burning. A shift she never worked, never lived, yet knew. Her scream cut short, the shadows lunging, her light gone, her gone. Viktor and Mikhail calling. No answer, just the hum, the speaker. Oksana logged, her voice, not hers, the files. Zarya's agents, lost, integrated. Her name now, scratched, replaced. Viktor, Mikhail, the logbook in Viktor's hand. Not his, open writing. Oksana gone, 1991, as it wrote, Mikhail, next. His counter falling, silent, his eyes blank, reciting, I pushed AZ5, I burned, a memory not his. 1986, the shadows taking him, his scream fading, the hum louder, the bunker empty. Just Viktor, alone or not. The night twisting into a vanishing act. A reactor that remembered, a signal that took, a secret that kept them. Their names, their shifts, their now, forever, in Pripyat's dark, its hum, its truth. Chapter 4. The Sarcophagus. A cold November eternity in 1991 swallowed the bunker. The hum of RBMK-4, a pulse that owned all. Concrete, steel, Viktor. Its rhythm, the signal, the voice, the teams. Viktor, complete forever. From the shadows, the gauges, the logbook. Open, writing, Viktor sees. As he stumbled toward the sub-reactor chamber. The sarcophagus, the core's tomb. The heat now 70 degrees. Air burning. His suit melting, his skin prickling. The shadows no longer hiding but standing. Vague. Oksana. Mikhail. Not them. Their faces his, their voices his, reciting, "You were here, 1986, a memory flooding." Viktor in the control room, alarms blaring, rods failing. A shift he never worked, never lived, yet knew. The hum his heart, the signal his mind, the reactors, Zarya's, the files. Declassified, true, alive, not dead, not gone, but here. Him, them, one, the same. A loop he'd joined, become. The logbook writing, Viktor arrives, as he did. The sarcophagus ahead, its steel cracked. Glowing, the hum roaring, the signal whole, the reactor awake, claiming, naming, ending, or starting, or nothing. He reached the chamber, the sarcophagus open. Impossible, wrong, inside. 3 figures, Oksana, Mikhail, Viktor, exact, standing. Still, in the dark, their eyes his, their hands his, the logbook writing. Viktor stays as he stepped closer, the figures smiling, not smiling, the hum complete, the reactor silent, then roaring, taking him, his name, his life, his fear, to nowhere, to everywhere, to 1986, to 1991, to never. Morning came, Pripyat still, a new team sent, finding the bunker empty, no Oksana, no Mikhail, no Viktor, their logbook blank, their gear untouched, cameras showing no entry, no team, just 3 figures, vague in the sarcophagus, standing, logged. In 1991, files, declassified in 2025, marked Zarya, integrated. No trace, no name, just hum, just heat, just reactor, alive, waiting. Workers muttered. Another lost, the core's toll, its signal fuller. Viktor's name among them, standing, calling. A night twisting into a sarcophagus eternal. A reactor that claimed him. A secret that kept him, waiting for the next to shift, to see, to join the hum forever.